Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, on DTV, Charter Cable Channel 19 in Davison. You are watching tape-delayed coverage on DTV Sports of Cardinals postseason basketball action taking on the Flint Northern Vikings. Right now, player introductions. Just moments away from tip-off here at Flint Northern High School. The Cardinals taking on the Vikings in this postseason action, this district postseason action. If the Cardinals can advance past the Flint Northern Vikings, they will face on Friday night the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers for the district title. And then we'll play at home in the regionals on Tuesday night. So Bobby Hatton to face off with number 35, Jonathan Bullock. Hatton with the height advantage. And we're underway with Jonathan Bullock controlling it for the Vikings. It's number 1, Embry Pope, running the point. Back out to number 11, Gary Lee. Over to Pope. Pope guarded by Curtis McMahon. Bobby Hatton on Jonathan Bullock. Skip pass. Davison coming out defensively, and there's a turnover for the Cardinals. Derek Bracalosi running the floor. Passes off to Hatton, squares up for the three. Just a little strong. Comes a three ball the other way for the Flint Northern Vikings. No good. Rebound, Martin Bianco, and he traveled with it. And the Davison faithful upset with the call by the Zebra. Underneath was Pope. Check that, Bullock. Scored 2-0 in favor of the Vikings. Curtis McMahon drives, stops, pops, and off the iron, no good. Bullock with the rebound. Little hard to see the numbers on the Vikings uniform. Kind of a silver on silver motif. Bullock, baseline. A little out of control. Davison basketball. So here comes Fracalosi running the point. The Cardinals, of course, Big 9 champs, sharing that with Carman Ainsworth. There's a bump from behind. Bullock on Joel Schultz. And Fracolosi will inbound the basketball. Underneath to Schultz, who's fouled, and count the bucket. Textbook opportunism from Davison there. So Schultz on the line, looking to break this 2-all tie. Off the front of the iron, no good. And Embry Pope at 5'6" will bring it up for the Vikings. A little quiet in here right now in the early going. Place is about 3/4 capacity. Seems to be more for the visiting Cardinals, more fans that is, than for the home team Flint Northern Vikings. We got a travel call, and Davison will get the basketball. Schultz to Frack, and they'll bring it up the floor. Curtis McMahon, guarded by Pope. Bobby Hatton at the top, over to Martin Bianco. Inside to Frack. Had Schultz for a moment, but thought better of it. McMahon way outside beyond the arc. Over to Schultz. This is a three. That was down and came out. Northern spacing the ball nicely. This is Pope from the outside. Ooh. Light as a feather. And the Vikings are up by 3, 5-2. Frack guarded by Gary Lee, number 11. Almost a turnover there. Joel Schultz. Fracolosi takes the baseline, throws it up, off the iron. So quiet in here right now, you could hear a pin drop. Northern working the ball around. They work it in low, back outside. Bobby Hatton with the rebound, back over to Fracolosi. Derek looks at things, picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Martin Bianco. Nothing there. Fracolosi outside, three-pointer, off the iron. Off the side of the backboard, and will remain Flint Northern's ball. Off the glass and in. Tonight's DTV broadcast, or this DTV broadcast on tape delay of Cardinals basketball. Not our usual full bells and whistles telecast, owing to the fact that we are not in the friendly confines of the Davison gym with all of our equipment and live capabilities. Martin Bianco. So Davison now within 3. They're down 7-4. Cardinals doing their job, harassing Northern on defense. There's a triple try, makes it good. That was number 10, Andre Garner, making that trifecta. Bobby Hatton took the pass from Martin Bianco. It was a little too hot potato, couldn't hang on to it. Embry Pope working it around the three-point arc. He'll back it out. Here's Pope. And he drains it. The Vikings are sharp shooting. Schultz now needed a little more mustard to get it there. Set to check in for the Cardinals, Michael Lull and Ryan Swain, as well as Ken Spicer. Another one for number 35, Jonathan Bullock, and it is now 14-4. The Vikings opening a 10-point advantage, largely because they are hot from outside. Bracalosi. McMahon left alone, triple try, no good. Davison right now looks just a little out of sync on offense. Bracalosi. He'll take it in, 3 defenders on him. Out to McMahon, over to Martin Bianco. Joel Schultz. And the bunny goes in. Now Martin Bianco putting the pressure on Pope, the ball handler. Pope's making him work. Little give and go there. Thought about the reverse layup, nope. And another triple. That was smooth as silk. 16-6, Cardinals down. Nice head fake, Martin Bianco gives it off to Hatton on the baseline, rejected, gets his own shot back, puts it in. Davison needed that for a little confidence boost, because Northern is shooting the lights out. There's a turnover. This is Curtis McMahon. He's got Bobby Hatton. Nope, he's going to take it all by himself, throw up the bunny, it won't go. Over the back, number 35, Jonathan Bullock on Hatton, so Davison will retain possession here. Wholesale substitutions as Hatton, McMahon, and Martin Bianco sit down. In comes Swain, Lull, and Ken Spicer. Both teams going to their benches. Number 5, Michael Leslie in the game for the Vikings, as well as number 25, Anthony Naylor. And as the first quarter comes to an end here, Davison finds itself in an 8-point hole, 16-8 at the end of the first quarter. You're in district postseason action on DTV Sports. We'll be back in a matter of moments. And as promised, that was a quick end of the quarter as we get ready to go here in the second quarter. That's the beauty of tape delay. It is 8:10 on Wednesday night as we tape this, so we have the benefit of hitting the stop button during prolonged stoppages of play, as it is the case between quarters. So Bracalosi now to bring it across midcourt. Swain, guarded by Pope. Joel Schultz. Michael Lull might have traveled, got away with it. Swain will try it now in the paint, gives it up to Bracalosi. He's hammered. So the fouls are mounting for the Vikings. That is their 4th team foul. Davison yet to foul. Fracolosi. This is number 25 in the game, Anthony Naylor. Oh, Davison needed to crash the boards there, and they didn't do it. That was number 4, Keon Cole, following his own shot and putting it back for the two-pointer. 18-10 the score now. Get a travel there on Davison. New ball handler now. This is number 5, Michael Leslie. Keon Cole. Pope gives it up to Leslie. Naylor. Naylor from the baseline, good. The difference in this ball game right now, Northern is shooting the lights out, Davison is not. Fracolosi forces the shot and it goes. How he got that to fall, only magicians know. Naylor with it, guarded by Spicer. Frack picks him up. Joel Schultz challenges. And around the bowl and through the hole. 22-12. Northern maintaining the 10-point advantage, though Davison seems to be heating up a little. Schultz. Michael Lall. Normally, Mr. Lall is instant offense for the Cardinals off the bench. They're going to get a foul on the play. It will go against Flint Northern. That is their 5th team foul. Schultz to inbound. Curtis McMahon out to Frack, left alone. 3, off the glass and in. Oh, man. That should have been worth 7. There's a Davison turnover. The Cardinals coming up with the ball. Fracolosi will force the issue down the floor. McMahon. There's Fracolosi crashing the boards. And just like that, Davison has cut a 10-point deficit in half. They're down only 22-17, and the Davison side of the room comes alive. So with 4:56 remaining in the first half, the Cardinals wake up. Some of the local media showing up here to tape the game. Sports personalities with cameras on their shoulders. Ryan from ABC 12. Officials blow the whistle and we're ready for action again. Michael Leslie. Oh, gonna get a travel. He was trying to a turnaround reverse something or other, and Davison wouldn't let him have it. Fracolosi bringing it up the floor. McMahon will challenge Pope. Martin Bianco. Schultz. Schultz was trying a little faker-Rooney there and faked himself into a travel. .4:19 to go, 22-17. Cardinals are down, I should say, by 5. There's Martin Bianco, and that's going to be an over and back. Embry Pope arguing the call with the stripes. They're pretty obstinate that he's not going to get a reversal. So, Cardinals with a chance to cut it to 2 if they can knock home a 3-banger. Derek Fracolosi. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was a pass or a shot or a halfway in between. Davison's first team foul is going to go on Fracolosi, his first. Too strong off the glass. Another foul. This is Keon Cole collecting his. That's Cole's second, team 6. So Northern, off to a hot shooting start, has calmed down considerably. Davison was on a run there for a moment. .330 left, 22-17, Vikings advantage. Martin Bianco gives it up to Joel Schultz. In the paint, tries to muscle in between 3 defenders. Got his shot off, just a little too strong. Number 35, Bullock, he was left a clear lane to the basket and he took advantage of it. Fracolosi. Seemed like he had made up his mind he was going to try it. So that is the 3rd foul on Keon Cole and the team's 7th. So here comes Fracolosi at the line. Too strong. Davison caught fire there for a moment, but the last 3 trips down the floor have not been as fruitful. Until that foul shot made, and now it is a 6-point game, 24-18 with just under 3 to go in the first half. This is Naylor. Check that, number 10, Andre Garner. This is number 35, Jonathan Bullock. Garner. Oh, there's a turnover for the Cardinals. Martin Bianco harassed as he tries to work the ball down the floor. Gives it up to Fracolosi. He'll try the left side. Up and in. So now it is a 4-point lead for the Vikings. Davison chipping away slowly but surely. Vikings frustrated by the Cardinals' sudden defensive stand here. This is like a goal line stand. Left open, 35, Bullock off the iron. Here comes Fracolosi. Gives it up with Martin Bianco. And Fracolosi cannot clean up. Oh, it was there for the taking. Oh, everybody holding their breath. Foul goes against number 21, Bobby Hatton, his first. It's the team's second. Number 44 in the game, Paris Burt. That's the first time we've seen him. Big, strong guy. Oh, and we get our first dunk. A one-handed slam for Gary Lee, who elevated. Joel Schultz off his foot. 43 seconds remain here in the first half. Davison down by 6. It's 26-20. Ooh. It's Andre Garner. A little smile on the face there for number 11, Gary Lee. 29-20 now. 29-22. 1 second. Oh, that was close. So Gary Lee, in the last buck 15 of the first half, throws down a dunk, hits a three-pointer, and so the Flint Northern Vikings maintain a 29-22 7-point advantage in first half action. You're watching tape-delayed coverage of Cardinals basketball on DTV Sports, presented by Charter Cable Channel 19 and the video journalism students of Davison High School. We'll be back right after this for the second half. And we are underway in the second half here from the Flint Northern Gym. Fracolosi with it, spots up for the three. Bobby Hatton with the heads-up rebound, tips it outside to Curtis McMahon. This is Martin Bianco with it, guarded by Pope. Joel Schultz, barely challenged. Northern's defense a little soft there. Number 10 bounce pass to 44, Paris Burt. He's guarded by Hatton. Tipped. Pope comes up with it. Garner. Oh. Ooh, a little too strong on the artistic interpretation underneath the rim. I believe that was Jonathan Bullock trying that nifty little maneuver along the baseline there. So Davison now down 31-24, 7-point advantage. Fracolosi to Martin Bianco. Joel Schultz. Fracolosi. It'll stay Davison basketball after number 10 Andre Garner got his hand on it. The Frac attack to inbound. Martin Bianco hassled. Hatton, he's been quiet tonight. Ball swatted out of his hands. Pope pushing it up the floor. Number 10, this is Andre Garner, and you can count it. Just like that, the advantage is once again 10. 34-24. Fracolosi will try the baseline left. No good. Back out to Martin Bianco. Triple try. Nails it! (34-27). The Vikings lead the Cards. Bobby Hatton, Derek Fracolosi tag teaming on the defense, trying to keep number 11 from scoring, but Gary Lee too athletic on that play. Fracolosi storming all by himself. Get a blocking foul here. Gary Lee on that foul, his first. Team's first. Joel Schultz will inbound the rock. Fracolosi calmly spots up for the three-pointer off the front of the limb. Or the rim if you prefer. (36-27) Vikings. Pope looked like he traveled. They didn't call it. That was partially blocked. So Fracolosi will run the floor. Joel Schultz, long three, no good. Fracolosi rebound, powers up with the shoulder. Too strong off the glass. Jared Noodle. It will remain Davison basketball. Joel Schultz into Frack. Turns, lowers the shoulder. Too strong again. It's not like Davison isn't getting looks down low. They're just not converting. There's a travel. If you're watching this game on Charter Cable Channel 19 right now, you're watching DTV Sports tape-delayed coverage of district postseason action featuring the Cardinals and the Vikings from the Flint Northern Gym. Off the glass and in, Michael Lahl. (36-29). It's back to a 7-point advantage for the Vikings. Dangerous pass there. Pope brings it out. Davison basketball. Pope guarding McMahon. It would not be an understatement to say that McMahon towers over Pope, who checks in at 5'6" in your program. Here's Noodle. Off the glass and in. Jared Noodle. That brings the crowd to their feet for a moment. Too strong. Michael Lahl fighting for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Mad scramble for the ball. Jump ball. Which Davison will get. Curtis McMahon bringing it up the floor, 36-31. Cardinals now within 5. Michael Lal inside to Hatton. Over to McMahon. He had the 3 open for a second there. Bobby Hatton turns off the front of the iron, follows his own shot, gets his rebound, puts it back up, but they're going to call a foul on Bobby Hatton. And so it's Vikings basketball with 2:38 left in the third. Oh, Fracolosi almost had himself a breakaway there. Off the glass and in for Gary Lee. The kid can hoop. Bobby Hatton now over to Lal. Dribbles along the perimeter, gives it up to Frack. Over to Swain. Swain, triple try, count it! Swain bringing some pain toward the Vikings. It's a 4-point game with $1:45 left in the third. Michael Lal grabbed that rebound. That was an errant shot by Gary Lee. There's a turnover. Bobby Hatton was streaking toward the bucket. Pope calls timeout. 38-34, the Vikings doing everything they can to hold off the Cardinals. We have a timeout on the floor for the Vikings with $1:23 left here in the third. Okay. We have pressed the record button again, and we've missed nothing but a timeout. And we're back to action. Here's the turnover. Bobby Hatton coming up with it. So they burn a timeout and come away with nothing. Bobby Hatton thought about it. Oh, nice pass inside to Schultz, though a little dangerous. Count it! Count it! Count it! So Schultz will go to the line. A little slow on the scoreboard here. The Davison side of the room outraged that the points have not been added to the scoreboard. The officials conferring at the scorer's table. And a healthy, ironic round of applause from the Davison side of the room, shouting things like, "Get a new scorer." So it's 38-36 with a minute left in the third. Fracolosi to inbound. Schultz with it, into Frack. Back out, Martin Bianco. Count it! You better believe it, Putty Boy. Yowza, 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 all tied up at 38 with 40 seconds left in the third. Oh, and we're gonna get a charge called on the Vikings. Ken Spicer doing the Bill Lambier. Check that, I believe that was Joel Schultz. So Davison now with an opportunity to take the lead. Northern started this game just en fuego from the field. Their field goal percentage had to be 70%. There's a hard rebound from Schultz. Martin Bianco comes up with it. Joel Schultz thought about it, gives up the frack. Again, Joel Schultz coming to life, up and in. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. That came right before the end of the third quarter, so actually it is now in between quarters, and the score is 40-38. The Cardinals now by 2. We'll be back in a moment. There you see the scoreboard. 8 minutes remain, a whole quarter. Davison, the visiting team here in the district postseason. 40-38, the Cardinals lead it. Now the Davison students are standing and making noise. Pope, no good. Rebound, Vikings. Fracolosi got a defensive hand on that one. Vikings head coach Garner Pleasant giving it to his players. Standing and offering some constructive criticism, shall we say. They should get it into the hands of Gary Lee, number 11. When he comes back on the floor, he is on the floor, check that. Gary Lee has been sensational tonight in sporadic bursts. Foul on Martin Bianco. His first, team's third. Fracolosi gives it up to McMahon. Back to Frack. Off the glass and in. Whoo boy. 42-38. Davison now up by 4. And Northern looks a little out of sync and worried. Another turnover. Fracolosi rejected on the shot, came away complaining immediately to the official, and Davison will retain possession. You see the Davison fans giving a standing O here for the Cardinals comeback. For a moment there, it wasn't looking so good. And now that we are into the fourth quarter, we got 6:42 left. Davison is now up by 4, 42-38. The entire Davison visiting side of the gym here filled with Cardinals fans. On hand, show their support. There you see the scoreboard. And now the Cardinals will inbound. Whoa, making everybody nervous. Martin Bianco. Some nifty ball handling inside the hat, and he turns, nothing there for him. Davison sizing things up. Martin Bianco will take it into the paint. Over to McMahon. Guarded by Pope. Joel Schultz by himself, three-pointer. Frack with the rebound. Too strong. Oh, man. Lots of body language on the Cardinal side of the room. Twisting and turning. Davison could have used those points. Every point down the stretch here is going to be a key point. You just have that feeling. The place would have exploded had Schultz made that three-pointer. Fracolosi, triple try. Off the side of the iron. That's a few times tonight that he's been off the side of the iron with a three-pointer attempt. Oh, and now the Flint Northern Vikings starting to kind of jaw in their own ranks, kind of getting on each other. They are frustrated right now. Martin Bianco will go to the line. He was fouled. Five and 33 left. Davison leads 43-38. It's a 5-point advantage. Martin Bianco looking to add to that. And does. Flint Northern seems to have been stuck on 38 for a long, long time. Wow. Bobby Hatton had that rebound clean. He had it above and behind his head. Andre Garner, number 10, came up and put his hands cleanly on the ball. And in the process of trying to yank it away from Bobby Hatton, that's when the official says the foul occurred. So Fracolosi will bring it up the floor. Down the baseline, nothing there. Schultz, he'll try the triple. Off the front of the rim. I'm going to make the observation that Davison's players are a tad flat-footed tonight on some of these outside shots. We've seen a lot of shots going off the side of the rim, coming up short, off the front of the rim. Bobby Hatton! Bobby Hatton skying for the rebound on another missed shot by the Vikings. They've gone cold from the floor, both inside and out. Martin Bianco. This is going to be a nail-biter. Bobby Hatton with the rejection, and Fracolosi comes up with it. And he gets fouled. Check that, that's a Flint Northern timeout. Lots of animation on the Davison side of the room. There you see the story. 4:02 remain in the fourth quarter, 44-38. Davison a 6-point advantage, but this is nail-biting territory right here. This tape-delayed postseason district basketball telecast on DTV, coming to you on Charter Cable Channel 19. This game actually played on Wednesday night. Again, off the front of the rim. Mad scramble for the ball. Whew. Somebody is slowly sucking the oxygen out of this gym, I'm convinced. It's getting thin in here. There's a kick ball off of Martin Bianco's foot. Northern to inbound. Harris Burt, guarded by Hatton, gives it up. This is number 1, Pope. He's guarded by McMahon. Out to Burt. In the corner, no good. Rebound, number 35. That's Jonathan Bullock. So Bullock to add 1 here and try and pull the Vikings to within 3. And does. 44-41. Davison with the advantage. 3:03 remaining. Joel Schultz had it knocked away, gets it back. Outside to Fracolosi, triple try. Whew. Left alone is Jonathan Bullock. It is now a 1-point advantage. With 2:41 remaining. Bobby Hatton over to Martin Bianco. Somebody's got to be Oten. McMahon, count it! Count it! Oh, clutch. Clutch. That kid must drive a stick shift. Oh, Joel Schultz gambled on the interception, couldn't come up with it. Martin Bianco fighting for the rebound. They're going to call it on him. Davison with only 4 team fouls. So the Vikings to inbound. Ferris Burt from the baseline, too strong. Northern has gone ice cold from outside. Davison basketball. That was number 10, Andre Garner, misfiring from the left side. Okay, 2 and 4 remain, 47-43. Davison with the advantage. Curtis McMahon to bring it up the floor. Picks up his dribble just across midcourt. Joel Schultz with it now, back to McMahon. I'm not quite sure what the official called there. I think they said that he stepped on the line. I didn't see it myself, but it certainly doesn't mean it didn't happen. Pope now with the basketball, guarded by McMahon. Martin Bianco on number 10, Andre Garner. Jonathan Bullock, guarded by Hatton and Frack. Somebody's open, outside, number 10. Again too strong. Bullock, baseline. Number 11, Gary Lee. Bobby Hatton. Bobby Hatton drew that charge. Whew. Coach Dick McLaughlin gathers his troops round for a pep talk with a $1.15. Fracolosi bringing it up the floor. Just over a minute left. Davison with the 4-point lead. Bobby Hatton. Fracolosi takes it in, puts it up, off. Now they call the charge the other way. Woo. Under a minute remain. 47-43, Davison with the advantage. Northern off the front of the rim. Gary Lee from outside, no good. Bobby Hatton gets the rebound, huge rebound. Fracolosi with it, play and keep away. Oh. 48-43 with 26 seconds remaining. Fracolosi looking to make it a 6-point game, but cannot. Pope, too strong. And Frack will go to the line again with 10 seconds remaining. And the mass exodus begins. So the Cardinals got off to a slow start, couldn't get much going offensively. The Vikings, meantime, you could have thrown water on them from the outside and they would have had steam coming off their hands. They were that hot in the early going. In the second half, it's been pretty much all Davison. So assuming the Vikings don't score a bunch of points here in the last 10 seconds of the game, it's going to be Davison facing Carmen Ainsworth for the third time this year. They split the season series. Davison winning at Carmen, Carmen winning at Davison. The two teams will play Friday night for the championship, the district championship. 1 second remain, and it's over. Final score from the Flint Northern Gymnasium, 50-43. Davison prevails in district postseason action, dispatching the Vikings of Flint Northern. You've been watching tape-delayed coverage of Davison Cardinals basketball on DTV on Charter Cable Channel 19.